Hey, what's up guys, Matt here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Air Canada A340-500 by JC Wings in a 1 to 200 scale. Please check the description in case you missed anything throughout this video. My social media links will be down there. I pre-ordered this from easytoys.com. Their link will also be down in the description. This is my 18th A340 model and it's my 4th Air Canada model. Some information about Air Canada. Their operations based out of Montreal in Quebec, Canada. Main hubs are Calgary International Airport, Montreal Trudeau International Airport, Toronto Pearson International Airport, and Vancouver International Airport. Their focus cities include Halifax Stanfield International Airport and Ottawa McDonald Cartier International Airport. They were founded on the 10th of April 1937 as Trans-Canada Airlines and became Air Canada on the 1st of January 1965. They commenced operations on the 1st of September 1937. Their fleet as of the 1st of January 2019 consists of 393 aircraft. They used to operate a total of 15 A340s, 13 of which were A340-300s and 2 A340-500s. Air Canada currently serve 220 destinations, and the primary purpose of the acquisition of the A340-500s was to serve Toronto Pearson to Hong Kong Chek-Lap-Kok daily. This aircraft's first flight was on the 28th of March 2003 and delivered to Air Canada on the 28th of June 2004. The aircraft was then leased to TAM in 2007 and only served until it was withdrawn from use on the 10th of October 2011 and has been sold at multiple airports ever since. It was even bought by Lufthansa Technik in 2014 but never flew commercially. The Airbus engine designation code for this aircraft is 41. Let's take a look in the box here. Air Canada and their logo, this is their old livery by the way. Airbus A340-500 1 200 scale model. Back of the box there isn't much, just the standard warnings and the JC Wings logo. On the top of the box, and on the bottom. Right, and inside the box we have, of course, the model, the magnetic landing gears, and the stand. Right guys, the model is now out of the box, and we are going to start at the cockpit windows on the port side. Right, so we have the cockpit windows, window wipers, Pitot tube static ports, Star Alliance logo. The Star Alliance logo is not, it's not even. It should be sitting more. The writing should be in line with the windows, if you get what I mean. I don't mean in line, parallel with the windows. That's what I should say. You can see it's on an angle, so that's not correct. But it's even the front door looks like it's not correct either. But that's all right. On the nose gear door, we have, seems like we have something, a bit of the material from the box hanging off the aircraft, sorry about that. The fleet number 952, and then we have Air Canada logo and titles. There's the inboard landing light. The Rolls-Royce Trent 553-61 engines. I love the little chrome tips that they have. May not even need the light here. Still works quite well, okay. The fan blades, they do spin. We also have the engine strake, so there's one on each engine. I won't need to point them all out. No landing taxi lights there, but typically there isn't, so that is okay. So it's good to see all 4 engine fan blades spin. Right, now continuing along the wing here, we come to the winglet, of course. This winglet is not their, the ice blue colour as the livery is supposed to be. This is black because there was a transition phase, which I'll get to later, between the old livery and this livery. And then we have the red navigation light at the winglet tip, of course. Back onto the fuselage, Airbus A340-500 and C-GKOM, that's registration number, or Charlie Golf Kilo Oscar Mike. And the Air Canada logo, old logo on the tail, and the fleet number at the top of the tail. Now just to go into this livery, so real quick, just so you can see it all. So as you can see, the tail is painted in that old, what was their former livery now, I'll just call it their former livery. So that's the icy blue scheme with the red logo, of course. And so this livery, this aircraft was delivered in Air Canada's 1993 livery. So that is the black, it was black with the red logo and off-white fuselage, as you can see. It looks slightly palish blue, but it should be an off-white. Now, but when it came to repainting this livery into the frost blue livery, like you can see on the tail, I've also done obviously reviews on models that have had the icy blue livery before. So if you would like, you can go check those out to see what it's like. But only the tail received the scheme. So the fuselage and the wingtips, engines, they did not see any change in livery. This was due to the fact that Air Canada weren't going to keep this aircraft much longer, because they only they leased it 3 years after it had been delivered, and never received it back. So they never intended to keep it that long anyway. So don't see the point of getting the aircraft, in my opinion. But they didn't need to paint the whole aircraft in what was the new livery at the time. So just a little bit of information on why that's the case. It's pretty interesting to me. I never knew that before. And at the back we can see the APU exhaust and also the strobe lights there, markings for those. And now onto the starboard side. Okay, so with cockpit windows on this side, window wipers, pitot tube, static port, Starline's logo. Now the Starline's logo is looking a lot better on this side. The front door is a lot better. So it's just that left hand side, the port side, that right at the front, it's not painted on, the markings aren't painted on quite so well. But this side looks better. So if you're going to display one side, it might just be my model, but if you're going to display one side, you would definitely choose this side to display it. With the fleet number on the gear door again, the front cargo container door, Air Canada titles and logo. There's the inboard landing light, Rolls-Royce Trent engines, and of course that famous Rolls-Royce logo. Winglet, we have the black winglet and the green navigation light. And back onto the fuselage, we have the rear cargo container door, Airbus A340-500, registration number, and the tail. Right, so we're going to take a look underneath the aircraft now. Alright, so with the nose gear, gear doors, a couple of antennas, anti-collision beacon. You can see 4 NACA ducts, hole for the stand, the main gears and gear doors. Underneath the wing, flap slats, ailerons. There's on this second to outboard fairing, we have the fuel dump valve. Underneath those engines, a lot of detail there. And the same on this side. Continuing down, we have one more antenna and then the APU housing. Quite a bit of dust on these models when you receive them. I don't usually wipe them off. Something I probably should be doing once I receive them, just so there's no dust from inside the box on them. But anyway, we have an antenna right there, the SATCOM, anti-collision beacon. On top of the wing, flap slats, ailerons and spoilers. There we go. We also have the markings for the do not walk outside this area section. And then we have the same on this side, of course. Continuing down, we have the ADF antenna there, another one, and we come to the empennage where we have the 2 grey dots, one on each horizontal stabilizer. They are the logo lights that light up the tail at night time. Right, so obviously no seating for the seacraft because it's been out of service for so long that there's really no point. But I do want to go through some of the wheel features. Of course, there is no Canadian flag. I'm not sure if I can't remember if they put them on their current aircraft. But this doesn't have it. But as we all know, Air Canada is the flag carrier for Canada. So the gear features, we have rolling landing gears. They all roll quite well, which is good to see. They tilt. And the nose gear does swivel. So that's all good to see. It's all as it should be. Now onto the stand. So this is an older model. About a year and a half now, I think it was announced. It's just one I haven't got around to doing, but it does come with the older stand, which as you all know, I like the wooden base with the plaque. So it's got Air Canada A340-500, scale 1 to 200. On the bottom, not much, but we see that blue film. That's there just to protect the metal, and then we have the padding on top of the stand, so you don't scratch the model underneath. So I'm just going to remove this blue film. And there we have, whoops, that's me being careless. I sometimes knock model, but no paint came off, so no need to worry. Every time that happens, it doesn't take any paint off, because I don't think, I'm really not hitting it that hard, but still, I should still be a bit more careful. So just put this on the stand here. Doesn't seem to go on all the way, but they've taken enough care when making the stands so that the wheels aren't going to be a problem. They're not going to be a problem when it's on the stand, or shouldn't be. If this was sitting flat, it wouldn't be so high, it'd be here. So it is slightly touching the wheel in its current position, but that is okay. The gears can easily be removed and put back into place. There we go. And there are gear doors here to use when you want it in the in-flight position. Alright, so I just put these gears in their typical landing position. So because of the way the stand is, or the way the model's sitting on the stand incorrectly, just have to hold like that. So the center gear, front wheels tilt down, the wing gears, wheels tilt, front wheels tilt up. So that is the configuration you want them in if you will display them, display this model as such. So this is going to be about it for this review, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did enjoy. Comment, tell me what you think of this model, tell me if you're going to get it. It has been up for a while, yes. Some people may not have got it, though have been waiting around to see from others what it's like. I say if you've been waiting and it's still available, get it. It's a fantastic model to add to your collection, and it was one I'm happy to add to mine, and I'm very glad I have it. Subscribe for more, share this video as well so other people know about this model and see if they want to get it also. A340 500s, 600s for me, just they're the best aircraft, Airbus aircraft. It's hard not to love a quad jet, really hard not to, and the A340s just look fantastic. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.